Hey everybody, welcome to another video. Uh, this is the project that we got for today to do. This is a sawzall. It's a DeWalt brushless sawzall. I went to the junkyard yesterday and I bought this, a backpack blower, weed eater, and a bench grinder. And I usually don't mess with brushless tools that much, but I figured I'd give it another shot. But when I got home yesterday, I stuck a battery in it, and it was trying to go backwards and forth, but it just couldn't. So this is the problem I found, and I believe this is what happened. Right in here, where these gears is, it was caked. The fact that the grease it had in there, but it was caked and hard. It was hard almost as dirt. But what I think that happened was this thing was full of sheetrock dust, and they got a gasket around here. So what I'm thinking, the gasket could have been worn, but I'm gonna use. Remember, you reused the gasket. I'm gonna put some gasket maker with it, but that's what I'm thinking that's happened. And you could barely turn this with your hand, but now it's free to go. So hoping that's what it was. It's a decent saw and it's in good condition, but we're gonna try to put it back together and get it to working, and hopefully we'll see if that's what it is. So y'all just bear with me just for a few moments, and we're gonna work on this thing. We're gonna see if we can get this thing to running. Hope everybody's having a blessed, wonderful day. Cold outside, but still another day that God give us to rejoice and be glad in. There's nothing out there that we can complain about. Just bear with me, and see if we can get this thing back running. Hope that's what it is. You know, guys, it's very important that you're doing woodwork, sheetrock work, concrete work, anything you do. Tools is expensive, and I don't think they're going to go down any. I think anything they're going to continue to rise the prices on them. It's going to be so after a while you just about can't afford anything like that. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to re-put this high temperature grease back there, but it really don't need that. So if y'all run across one of these and have this problem, or maybe on a different model or something, you don't have to use that high temperature grease. That's just what I have on hand, and it should work. It should work fine. But what we do, we keep it on there with a screwdriver and get this thing back running. It's got to put it everywhere on there. Keep it real good. Doing this outside, I could have been doing it in the shop, but I figured I'd do it out here. You know, is it recommend to put a whole lot in there? I don't know, but it looked like you had a lot in here. But I'm about 100% sure that's what's took place on this thing. Is that sticky screwdriver, whatever you got, brush or something. So, you know, yeah. Hey, you know something? If y'all got a local junkyard y'all can go to, and I'm telling you, you can find some good stuff if they let the public buy. What they always say, another man's junk's another man's treasure. I believe that, and I believe that's how it works. Just got to keep it in there, keep it everywhere. Keep it real good. You got a bearing that sits right. You got a bearing that sits right up on here. It needs some grease there Needs some grease there bad. Let's keep it going, fella. Now, the only thing about them junkyards is you had to be there at least 1 or 2 times, at least 2 times a week, cause they crush everything. Let me tell you this story one time. I went there, and I think I was going in there, and as I was going in there, a man pulled up with a load of stuff. I mean, he had all kind of stuff on lawnmowers, but what caught my eye, he had a big John Deere lawnmower on there. I mean, a big one too. And I said, man, what would you take for that lawnmower? He said, what would you give me? I said, what would you take? You know, we was bargaining back with one another. He said, give me 6. I said, I'll tell you what. Will you take 50 for it? He said, yeah, I'll take it. But at the time, he had to drop it off because I was driving the car. And drop it off at my house. So he come right by where I stayed at. So I don't know if he stayed down the road or where he might have stayed at. But man, he went back there and downloaded the stuff. Nice lawnmower now, big set of big deck on it, big motor. And then not much wrong with it, it just needed to be cleaned up and stuff. So he come back and they had took it all. He told the people not to hit it, and they ended up hitting the block, breaking the drain from down there at the motor, broke it off on the side of the motor. And I didn't fool with it no more. I left it alone. I didn't say nothing else. But I want y'all to look. This is a needle burn right here. Needle burn. It goes right up here, just like that. All right. Maybe it didn't need to get. I don't know. Sometimes this stuff. Sometimes I'm tore this stuff apart like so here and catch it, getting it back together. That's the fun with anything. Just turn it down, fixing it. Hey, some things can't be fixed. Some things ain't worth fixing, But I thought this was just one of them, least to mess with. Here goes this gasket, y'all, and it don't look terrible. I think the problem comes from just not a lack of maintenance. Say, well, how in the world? I'm sorry, I just missed something. Hold on. They say, how in the world you supposed to maintenance a tool? It's very important, guys. Just like maintenance your lawnmowers, your cars, all that type of stuff. This piece here, it rides right up on here. It's very important, y'all. Goes just like that. I have to find the screws. But guys, it's amazing what people throw away. I mean, real good stuff. Real good stuff. And all you got to do is just take a little time, and tear it apart. Remember, guys, I couldn't do none of this right here. None of it. Well, I could do it, but it was very, very hard. But right there, we set the gasket on it. You know what? I ain't going to put that gasket, make it back on it. Pop, make sure everything pops right back in place. Right back in place. All right, these silver screws is what went there. You know, I enjoy doing stuff like this. Hey guys, if it's worth trying to fix, I've always here try to fix it. It turns so much better. This is what I thought it really was. This bearing here may have been froze up or another bearing, but that wasn't the problem. Look at there. But we put just a tab of 301 oil. Y'all, I believe that's the best stuff they make in the world. 301 oil. Get it back from anywhere. Alright guys. Yeah, I didn't do a 100% good cleaning job on it, but I think it'll work because I don't know how. Well, I don't know what they're doing with sheetrock, but that's what it was. Look, sheetrock mud and all. I don't know how. I don't. I just don't know how they end up being like that. Oh, stay right in place. Yeah, I'm trying not to knock all these wires out of place. These longer screws is where this whip. Another bit. That's it, y'all. Just keep working. Have you ever took something apart? Have you ever took something apart and then wondered, how in the world, where did that piece there go? Or take something apart and have another bolt or something left? I've done it, guys. I've done it. Probably won't be the last time I do it neither. Probably end up doing it again and again. But that's the fun part of finding out where it goes. You can pull diagrams up on this, and maybe I should have done that, but I didn't. It's pretty simple. It's pretty simple here on this one. It was pretty simple, y'all. Now, I tell you what now. I have took tools apart, and I'm telling you the truth, y'all. I thought I'd never get someone back patience. You know, patience is the key. Patience is the key with anything in life. If you ain't got patience, it's just chances are you gonna catch it. But we can do it. The Bible says that we can do all things through Christ who strengthens us. Don't never say, well, I've heard people in the past, well, I can't do that. I can't do it. You know, within ourselves, y'all, without ourselves, we can't do nothing. We can't do nothing, y'all. We can't do a thing without God. And, you know, that's what it's all about, y'all, giving God the glory and the praises. Because without Him, y'all won't be able to do nothing. We can't even talk. We can't even sleep without Him. Hey, he's our everything. He's the Alpha and Omega, the beginning, the end, the first and the last. All right, guys, it's coming together pretty good now. Before I tore this thing apart, it wasn't doing nothing. The light would come on and it would barely make a hissing sound, but the mechanism going backwards and forth, it would just jerk back. They're barely doing it though, so you know, guys, we almost got this thing back together, and we're gonna see how this thing works. So y'all just bear with me. forget this. Like I said, I didn't do a good cleaning like I should on it. I didn't. I admit to that. I admit to that, y'all. We get a taller tripod soon, so we'll be able to see. I'm just starting out on these videos, and there's still a lot of stuff I got to learn. But I, want to try to bring them the best. And it takes, as I say, it takes patience to get to the best. Hold on, guys. Check this out. I took this off yesterday. Really didn't have to take this off, but I'm gonna pull it back off to get this blade releaser back on. See these two right there, goes like there. So we pull this back off. I never been the type of person to say, I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. I ain't ever done that. Because that'll get you in a bind. It will get you literally in a bind. I don't want to be one of those type of people. I know what I'm doing. You ever seen them before or heard of them? I understand, the Bible says give credit where credit's due. Yeah, I understand that. But we fix if this thing here is going to work, y'all. You got to fish this thing here up in there like that. Oh. Trigger here is getting out of the lock. Maybe it'll get home. And I'm gonna tell you something about working on power tools. Even with anything else, if you take something apart and it just about don't fit back in the same place like it should, there's a problem. There's either a wire. See what all right, guys. Like it's back together. We want to see, was that the problem? Like I said, put the wrong one in. Like I said, it didn't do nothing. It didn't do nothing. Just a light came on, and that will be it. And what I do, I take the other star screwdriver and I go back and just snug these up. You don't want to over tighten it with these. This is just to get them in there a little bit faster. So sometimes you'll be left with a couple screws out. I hope not. All right. Everything seemed to go right back in place. Yeah, it fits. Alright, y'all. I hope y'all can see all this good. Y'all think it's gonna work? Or did I do everything for nothing? What y'all think? That sawzall ain't in bad shape. A little rough, but we can get a lot of more life out of it. One screw here. You'll bear with me just for a moment. All right, y'all. That's how I put things back together. That's it there. XR DeWalt model number DCS367 Type 1 20 volt. And we're going to see if that was the problem, y'all. I'm going to pull a battery out right here. Well, maybe if I get a charged battery, it'll work better. But I wanted to show y'all this and thank y'all for watching. And the Lord's willing, hopefully there'll be plenty more videos to come. Thank you and God bless.